And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight and I want to fight the best.
The attributes I have, the skill set I have, the youth is on my side. So it's my job just to go in there, you use all of that again.
The 4 years that I live on boxing, like, it's good for my body because I've been in boxing since I was 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, been continuous, non-stop. So good for me, for my body to.
Oscar De La Hoya visits and trains with Manny Pacquiao ahead of the Mario Barrios fight, praising him as a hell of a fighter. He says that's exactly why Pacquiao is returning at this age, because he still has the heart, skill, and passion to take on top-level competition.
I wish him all the best. Quadra, I love him. Can he do it? Quadra? Can he do it? Absolutely. Manny Pacquiao's Oscar needs. He's a legend, So nice one, thank you. He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not going to be easy, but I think he can do it. Yeah.
Oscar De La Hoya says Manny Pacquiao is coming on heavy, showing incredible strength and determination. Despite his age, Manny's training and focus prove he's ready to face tough opponents. Oscar believes Manny's comeback will be powerful and impressive, reflecting his legendary fighting spirit and hunger for victory.
Here's what Oscar De La Hoya would ask Manny Pacquiao if he got the chance to interview him.
I would ask a simple question. Please, Manny, tell me the truth. That's it. That's it. Why? Why are you coming back? And the warrior that Manny is, he's gonna be like, because I love to fight. And I want to fight the best. And I've been watching boring fights, and I want to come back and give a show against Barrios, who's a world champion. That's a true legend.
For a fighter of Manny Pacquiao's caliber, the passion for boxing never fades completely. Despite stepping away from the limelight, Manny's yearning for the ring has only grown stronger. This deep connection to the sport is a major reason why he has chosen to come back now, feeling he still possesses the strength and skill to compete at a high level. His age, while often discussed, has not diminished his ability to hit hard or move swiftly, proving that power and determination are timeless in his case.
Coming back to boxing and boxing for years for boxing, all in boxing. And in my house we have a boxing ring, and I always work out with playing basketball, So I think we love exercise.
Pacquiao's comeback is not simply about a single bout, but hints at a broader vision for the future. He's made it clear that while Mario Barrios is his immediate focus, he is open to further challenges. Once this fight concludes, his approach is measured and strategic. He intends to take things step by step, focusing fully on each fight as it comes rather than rushing into multiple matchups at once. This disciplined mindset shows his respect for the sport and the opponents he faces.
Anyway, when you beat Barrios, what's next? Are you going to fight Ryan Garcia, Haney, Lopez, Gervonta Davis? Are you ready to go through these fights? One at a time. You want those guys? We'll see. We'll see. I always, I cannot say after this I'm going to fight like that, But one at a time. After the fight, we can see, we can talk like.
Reflecting on his past bout with Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya offers a candid look into the formidable power Manny brought to the ring. De La Hoya openly admits that Pacquiao dominated him from start to finish, leaving him unable to put up any real defense. The combination of Manny's speed, precision, and relentless pressure proved overwhelming. Oscar's honest reflection underscores just how exceptional Pacquiao was at his peak. His skill and tenacity left a lasting impression. It's a testament to Pacquiao's greatness that his impact on opponents remains unforgettable, even years later.
It actually took a very tough beating to get me out of the sport. Manny Pacquiao. I mean, he beat the hell out of me. Manny Pacquiao would be right in front of me. He would, after hitting me 15 times, and then I would be ready to hit him, and he would be wide open, and I couldn't pull the trigger. I just couldn't pull the trigger. I wouldn't have loved to fight Pacquiao again because he kicked my ass. Sorry. But yeah, there were many fighters out there who I would have loved to fight 2 or 3 times.
You know what? So you had enough of Pacquiao, is what you're saying.
Oh, trust me. Right when I walked into the ring, I had enough of Pacquiao.
You thought that when you got in the ring?
Well, Rich, this documentary, my gosh, it's sad too at the end because it shows the whole Pacquiao situation. I was getting beat up in training camp when preparing for Pacquiao. So I knew that was the end already for me because Pacquiao was just coming up.
Yeah.
Pacquiao was like the star in the making. But what really screwed up my whole training for that fight was I started drinking heavy during training camp, and nobody knew. Oh yeah. I mean, so I was literally a dead man walking into the ring.
At the time of their clash, the physical dynamics between Oscar De La Hoya and Manny Pacquiao were far from typical. Oscar, naturally the bigger fighter, had to undergo a significant weight cut to meet Pacquiao at a lower weight class. This drastic adjustment highlights the physical sacrifices and challenges elite fighters often endure to make a fight happen. Despite being the smaller man, Pacquiao used his speed, skill, and power to neutralize the size difference, once again proving that, in boxing, talent and tenacity can outweigh sheer physicality.
Like, why are you gonna fight Pacquiao? First of all, he's younger than you. He's faster. He's strong. I had to lose, instead of gain weight, I had to lose like 10 pounds to fight in his weight class, and that drained my body at my age. So I literally was like a walking zombie when I walked into the ring. I was out of it. I lost so much weight. I lost a lot of muscle, and it was one of those moments where my pride got the best of me, you know? In the first round, after I sat down in the corner, I was like, oh my gosh. Here we go. Like, I have to take like 12 rounds of this, you know, until like the 9th round, my corner called it and said, that's it. He's like punishing you too much. Like, I never received that much punishment in my life. And they were like, I think my brother or somebody just said, you know what, that's so.
Freddie Roach, Manny Pacquiao's longtime trainer, initially had reservations about arranging a fight with Oscar De La Hoya. Concerned about the significant size difference, Roach questioned whether the matchup would be fair or even safe. But the outcome silenced all doubts in dramatic fashion, as Pacquiao delivered a performance that shocked both critics and fans. Roach's honest reflection adds depth to the narrative, underscoring Pacquiao's extraordinary ability to defy expectations and conquer seemingly insurmountable challenges.
The country did try to stop that fight from happening.
Why?
Because the weight difference.
Oh, they were concerned his safety.
Yeah, but the reason that fight happened is because when I was training Oscar, his 106-pounder was training at the same gym as us, Calderon. Calderon gives him a beating. Oscar, I said, what's wrong? He says, well, you know, he's small, he's southpaw, and he's really quick, Freddie. So then Bob Arum had just called me up and asked me if we wanted to fight Oscar with Pacquiao, and I said, no, he's too big, and I hung the phone up. And about 2 in the morning, I'm thinking about a fight in the sparring with the little guy who's a southpaw and really fast, like Manny Pacquiao. And I said, 2 o'clock in the morning, picked the phone up, and I called Bob Arum. I said, Bob, make that fight happen. He says, you sure? I says, 100%, yes.
Just based off that sparring session?
Yes.
Mario Barrios, representing the new generation of fighters, approaches the upcoming bout with unmistakable confidence. He believes his youth gives him a clear advantage in stamina and speed, attributes he sees as potentially fight-defining. This kind of self-assurance is typical of rising stars eager to prove themselves by taking on seasoned veterans like Pacquiao. Barrios's mindset captures the classic clash in boxing between hard-earned experience and the bold ambition of youth.
You're 30, he's 46, hasn't fought in 4 years. Like, in your mind, how do you see the fight going? How are you going to beat Manny, or what do you see yourself doing to him?
Yeah, I just had to use, all of that, like the, as busy as I've been in my career, the attributes I have, the skill set I have, the youth is on my side. So it's my job just to go in there, use all of that again, just make sure, I still walk out holding that title.
Manny Pacquiao's preparation for the fight is marked by careful planning and unwavering discipline. His training camp follows a well-rounded regimen aimed at refining his technique, sustaining endurance, and building strength. Each session is intentional, blending technical drills with intense conditioning to keep him at peak performance. This focused approach highlights Pacquiao's deep commitment to excellence, proving that even after years away from the ring, he's determined to compete at the highest level.
I'm going with experience of being a sparring with Manny Pacquiao. What was the biggest lesson that you got?
Taught me like what a world-class training camp looks like. I had to be at Manny's house at 5:30 a.m. He'll go run at 6 a.m. Then we'll be in the gym at 12 p.m. And he'll go to church in the evening. Like even that, I'm like, oh, like he adds church to his training camp. That's insane. I would have never thought, you know. I got to like work with my idol. Imagine like whoever you look up to right now, like the person you look up to the most, and this is what like then you end up working with for 3 straight years. I remember like having breakfast with my mother. Damn, fucking sitting right there. That's crazy. Like it would still cross my head, you know, like insane.